I'd like to start with a question. तुमने कभी किसी से प्यार किया?
किया।
मैंने भी किया. You understand? यशदीप ने कितना इमोशनल कर दिया था. We wanted to tell him कि पगले रुलाएगा क्या? Right? But if I ask you the question, तुमने कभी डिबेट किया? कुछ लोगों ने किया, सबने नहीं किया. तुमने कभी प्ले में पार्ट लिया? कुछ ने उसमें भी लिया. तुमने कोई गेम खेला? खेला. किसी की मदद की? वो तो रोज करते एक दूसरे की, है ना?
Yes, sir.
500 रुपए देना. बहुत मदद करते. What I'm trying to tell you is, see, these things will not happen once you are out of here. उसके बाद कभी हो सकता है इस तरह से बुलाए जाओ जैसे श्रेय और रुचिर आए हैं. इनके मन में कितनी भावनाएं आई होंगी. When you guys were debating, they must have remembered those days. You know, when you guys were debating, I remembered my school days, my college days. And believe me, these times will never come back. One more debate gone, it means one more chance gone. A lot of times we just say, okay, is baar nahi, next time I'm going to participate. It will never happen. And there's nobody in this world who's not had a communication challenge. Communication challenge का मतलब जब कभी ना कभी you've not had butterflies in your stomach. You know, when you go up on stage and try to speak in front of people, that is when you know that this thing which we don't feel is important is such a great deal, such a big thing. If you learn how to communicate, 50% of your entrepreneurship or employment or whatever, emotion, जो भी चीज, it's all done, it's taken care of. And it's not just about speaking, it is also about developing relationships. People skills, that is what is most important. So if you can get to college, learn this one thing and go out with just this, nobody in the world is ever going to look at your grade card. Even your wife won't, or husband. Really, believe me, nobody. But everybody is going to look at your face every day, at your behavior, at your dealings, at what you say. You understand? So this is the time when you need to work on yourself and to get things going. I congratulate all the debaters who came up here and spoke. If I were to judge the debates, you know, debaters and the speeches that were made by the debaters, I would say they were not of a very low standard, but they were also not of a very high standard. All right, though some of you did, you know, a splendid job, but there's a all right. Meghna ma'am has started at Amity. This should really take you, you know, to the very top. This should become a debate which is nationally coveted, where people, where, you know, the audience is spellbound by the speakers. It is your ability to engage your audience which is most important. And debating is a skill that needs to be learned. And ma'am, if ever you require any help with debating, you know, for your students, then I could conduct a debating workshop for them whenever you want.
Thank you so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would only, you know, leave you with this one message, that while you are here in college, take part in as many activities as you can, because that is the only thing that is going to really help you out there in the big bad world. And education, knowledge, subjects, of course, absolutely. I did my BE from BITS Pilani, So that was a place for scholars, and we used to study a lot. But then we used to study hard, we also used to play hard. Alright, to do that and develop yourselves. So that's my message. With that, I'd love to, thank this lovely young team under the stewardship of Meghna ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
For having me here. It's been wonderful. I just loved it. And my fellow judges, it's been good with you. Thank you very much.